If you're brand new to making money online, then I want to show you the simplest way I've found that actually works. And all you need for this is a laptop and an internet connection. Let's start by coming over to ebay.com and we're going to create an account here. Now, if you already have an eBay account, you can obviously skip this step. If not, you want to click on the top left here where it says register. And once on this page, if it gives you the option, make sure to choose a business account and just give them all the information that they asked for. It's pretty straightforward from here, so I'm not going to walk you through it step by step. Now, signing up for an eBay account is free, but once you're signed up, you have the option of signing up for an eBay store subscription. And that's going to save you money as you begin to increase the number of items that you have listed. But in the beginning, you really don't need that. You're not going to have that many items listed up that quickly. So just stick with the free plan. It's going to save you a bunch of money. So because we're talking about eBay, you may be thinking that I'm going to tell you to go drive around to thrift stores or garage sales, buy some stuff there, bring it all home, create listings, take photos of it, and then individually ship out each item that sells. But that's not what I'm talking about here. Like I said in the intro, all you need for this is a laptop and an internet connection. You don't need to be driving around to garage sales to get all your products. And you really can do this from anywhere in the world. And that's because we're going to be dropshipping on eBay. Dropshipping allows you to sell physical products online without ever buying any of the inventory up front. In fact, you're going to create listings on eBay for items you don't even own yet or have in stock. When the item actually sells, you'll then purchase it from a supplier who will ship the item directly to your eBay customer. This means you never have to touch or handle the package or the items ever, which is why this can be done from anywhere. Now, you may have heard of dropshipping before, but most people are only familiar with dropshipping on their own website using something like Shopify. And that method is great, but it does create a lot of challenges for beginners. So first of all, if you start on your own website, that means you have to actually build the website yourself. Now, that's pretty challenging for beginners to do. And if you build a bad website, then if people actually find it, they may not actually purchase anything from you. But of course, the initial problem is that you have to get people to actually visit your website. That means you have to pay for advertising or marketing, and that can really add up very, very quickly. Now, if you pay for all that advertising, and then people visit your website and don't actually buy from you, you're just losing a lot of money. The other problem is that you have to do really, really careful product research. If you find one product you want to dropship, you create a website around it, but no one wants that product, that is a lot of time and money wasted. There's really no leeway for mistakes when you're doing that type of dropshipping. That's why dropshipping on your own website is so hard for beginners. Luckily though, you can dropship on a marketplace like eBay because they don't have any of those issues. So with eBay dropshipping, you don't need to worry about building a website because you're going to be selling on one that already exists. You just have to sign up for an account and get started with it. This is going to make your life a lot easier because there's already customers on eBay looking to buy stuff. That means that you don't have to pay for any ads or marketing yourself. Basically, you're going to go where the customers already are instead of trying to force the customers to go where you are. When you combine that with the ease of dropshipping, which again doesn't require you to buy any of the inventory up front, you can see why this system is much lower risk than a lot of the other online businesses out there. Now, I'm going to be throwing a lot of information at you in this video. So to help you out, what I've done is I've put together a sort of cheat sheet. And it's going to cover everything that I'm talking about in this video. That way you can just pay attention, look at what I'm showing you how to do, and then just reference that cheat sheet later if you need a reminder of what we went over. So be sure to grab that. It's the first link in the description down below. And then come back to this video to actually learn how to find the top products to sell on eBay. Now, let me actually show you how I find items every single day to dropship onto eBay. And I start out by using this software right here. It's called Zeek Analytics. And what I like about this is that it's actually able to pull data from eBay to give us real-time information on which products are trending and doing the best. So we can just reverse engineer that and sell those same products ourselves. At the same time, I like to have another tab open with whatever supplier I'm using. So in this case, I want to drop ship products from Walmart.com, so I'm going to have Walmart open. So returning back over to Zeek, what I like about this is that they actually have a bunch of different product research tools built in. And I'll show you some of my favorite ones. So here on the left, there's a section called Trending Dropshippers right here on the dashboard. And what's cool about this is that this actually identifies for you other people on eBay that are already dropshipping pretty well. And you can actually see which of their items are selling the best. So we have this seller right here, for instance. They're doing over $42,000 a month in sales. Here's another one that's doing about $20,000. Here's another one that's doing $15,000 a month in sales. So if you wanted to, all you had to do is click this button right here, and that would scan through all of the products in their store and show you which ones are the most popular. So coming here to the results, I can see that this mascara has sold 23 times in the past month. It is sold 4 times in the past 14 days and 2 times in the past 7 days. So this software is able to break that down for you. That's not available anywhere else I've ever seen. And this is very helpful because what I'm looking for are items that are selling now. If an item maybe has sold 50 times, but it sold 50 times 2 years ago and hasn't sold since, I'm not interested in that item. I want something that's selling recently. And this not only shows you items that have sold in the past month, but it will show you if they're selling in the past week or 2 weeks as well, which I really like. Another tool I really use a lot on Zeek is the Trending eBay Niches section. So back here on the dashboard on the left, it says Trending eBay Niches right here. And I can look at which categories of items are doing the best right now. So I can see that moving boxes are very popular. Electric fly bug zappers are very popular for some reason. We have men's wallets, we have Christmas ornaments, or Christmas decorations, I should say, wireless Bluetooth headsets. And what I'll do is I'll click on one of these. So let's go ahead and click on portable car vacuum. That will then open it up. And what I like to do is I like to look at the results because what it's going to show you is at the top, the most popular one down to the least popular one. And I like to look at the top few results and see what they all have in common. So right here, I can see that these few have sold hundreds of times in total over the past month. And they all look very similar, right? They sort of have this, it kind of looks like a hair dryer, but it has like this long spout off of it that you can really get between the cushions of your car. So the top two look very, very similar. So does this one. Even this one looks similar. Yeah, they all have a very, very similar look. So what I'll do now is I'll head over to Walmart.com and I'm going to search for car vacuum. And I'm looking for something similar that's as low in price as possible. So this one right here, this one is just $7.59 plus $5.99 shipping. Now, generally, I don't buy anything from Walmart unless it's actually sold by Walmart, not a third-party seller, which this one is. And I know that because these ones say save with Walmart Plus. This one doesn't. And the shipping isn't free either. So I avoid that. Let's see if Walmart's actually selling something similar to this. Yeah, so this one right here is 20 bucks. You can see it looks very, very similar to the ones we looked at. So is this one is 20 bucks. So again, what I'm looking for here are something that looks very similar, but is as low in price as possible, but still has good reviews. Both of these have decent reviews. This one's a little bit better. Let me just see if I can find this for a little bit cheaper. Maybe we'll get lucky here, but I'm not seeing anything too great. Oh, here we go. This one is about $18. So it's like $1 cheaper. So this is the one I would probably list up for sale myself. Now, I'm looking for items. Here we go right here. $17. Okay, I think we found a winner right here. It's $17. It looks very, very similar. It's sold by Walmart. It doesn't have a lot of reviews, but they are good reviews. So then this is the one I would actually list up for sale myself. Now notice I'm not looking for this exact match. I haven't come over here. Where do we go for that one? Right here. And I'm not trying to find this exact same one. It doesn't have to be. As long as it's very, very similar, that's what you're looking for. Because if it's very similar, then you're introducing a new item to the marketplace without being in direct competition with the person that's already selling it. So let me show you another example. We'll return back to Zeke over here, and I'll come over here and we're looking at outdoor solar wall lights. So I'll click on that. That will go ahead and open it up. And coming down here to the results, I see that the first two look very similar. These look like ones you can mount to your wall, right? And this one as well. This one's a little bit of a different shape, but these ones are still popular. So I'm looking for ones that look like this. Light motion sensor outdoor lights. So let's go ahead and try to find those on Walmart. So maybe outdoor mounted solar lights. So what I'm seeing here are these ones, which look similar to one of the top results, really the top, there's two of them in the top results here, but not quite what I was looking for. I was looking for ones that look more like this. This wouldn't be a bad choice because we see that these are doing well for other sellers on eBay. I was just trying to hope to find the other ones. So I would probably list these ones up for sale for sure because they're nice and cheap, great reviews. They match one of the top results. So I'd list up this one for sale, but I'm going to try to find something similar to the top results we see on Zeke. So maybe outdoor solar lights. And I was able to find it right here. It's $18.50 here, 193 reviews sold by Walmart. So this is what I'm looking for right here. They call it an outdoor street light. Am I seeing anything cheaper than that? I'm not, unfortunately. So I think that would be the one that I would list up for sale as well, because we know that these are doing well. Again, not an exact match, but you don't want it to be. Next, we're actually going to list some of these products for sale into our eBay store. Now, in the past, this was a very tedious process. We used to manually copy and paste everything from our supplier's website into a new listing on eBay, and it was pretty annoying. Luckily, this is much easier now because we have software which can do it for us. This is the software I use. It's called AutoDS, and what I love about this is that this allows you to list products into multiple eBay dropshipping stores, multiple dropshipping stores, even if you're dropshipping on Facebook, eBay, TikTok, Amazon. All of that can be organized and done inside of this one software. So you don't have to have like 5 different software for like 5 different dropshipping stores for when you get to that point. But for now, we're just going to stick with the one store on eBay because you are a beginner. And luckily, this really helps you out. So the first thing that it does for you is it allows you to add products to your store very easily. So I've already set up my account. I've already linked it with my eBay account. So now if I want to actually list any of products that we found, all I need to do is go over to the product, like this one right here, and I will copy down the URL for this product, the www part. Then I will come over to AutoDS. I'll click on Add Product, Single Product. I'll go ahead and paste in that URL, and then I'll click on this orange button. And what this is doing now is it's pulling all of this information from Walmart. And by the way, it doesn't just work with Walmart. It also works with like Amazon, Wayfair, Home Depot. It works with a lot of these different websites and suppliers. But anyway, it's pulling in all of the information like the title, the picture, the description, the price, and it's bringing it over. And it's taking the price and it's increasing it by enough to cover my eBay fees, any shipping costs, and more so I actually make a profit. So you can see all of that information right here. It brought in the title. It automatically selects a category for me, automatically adds tags, automatically sets up their shipping policy. I mean, you don't have to do any of this stuff. Usually the only thing I would change is the title. I want to optimize that for eBay, but that's it. You can even see the description right here, the different variations, if there are any, like different colors, all the images. So it really does all of the heavy lifting for you. The great thing is that if you list your products using AutoDS, then if the price changes on your supplier's website, then AutoDS will automatically change the price on eBay for you. Similarly, if the item goes out of stock, that will be updated on your eBay store. And the software can even automatically buy the item from your supplier's website every time you get an order in for a customer, and it'll ship it directly to your customer for you. If you want to try this software out for yourself, a link for it will be inside that cheat sheet. And if you use that link, you can get a $1 trial. So again, that can be found at the first link in the description down below. Now, I started my first dropshipping store about 9 years ago now, and it was a complete failure. And I think that was because I was dropshipping on Shopify. And once that store failed, I was kind of ready to quit and throw in the towel. But then I heard about eBay dropshipping. I thought, what do I got to lose? It costs almost nothing to get started. And I really want to be successful with an online business. So I went all in with it. I was able to make sales with it pretty quickly, which validated that it worked. Now, after that point, I still had a lot of setbacks. I didn't know what I was doing. There wasn't anyone on YouTube like I am right now explaining to you how to do this. But through a lot of trial and error, I was able to make it work. And about my first year, I did about $1 million in sales. And most of that was at the end of the year once I really figured it out. So all that's to say that if you've struggled with online businesses in the past, give eBay dropshipping a try. It's a lot different than a lot of the other online businesses you'll find out there. So I really think, especially for beginners, it is a really fantastic business to start. And if you want tips on how to get started with it, do be sure to subscribe to the channel because I make videos about eBay dropshipping all the time. But there you go. That's step-by-step how to start an eBay store this year for dropshipping if you're a complete beginner. If you want to use any of the software I mentioned in this video, make sure to grab that cheat sheet I mentioned before. In fact, there are going to be additional tips and tricks in that cheat sheet that I didn't have time to mention in this video. So definitely grab it at the first link in the description down below. Then I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.